now we have Class 6, program by Class 6, and this class is taught by Brother Gigi Thomas. So I welcome Class 6 for their program.
All rise. I said all rise. Christian God is now in session. Judge Eliama Ramani Devendran will be presiding. Please be seated.
Okay, God of Israel is in session. Ladies and gentlemen, please quiet down so we can get started. Today we have two separate cases, State of Israel versus Isaiah and Jonah versus God. Shall we begin?
State is ready to prosecute.
All right, we will start with Israel, State of Israel versus Isaiah. Will the clerk please swear in the witnesses?
Mr. Isaiah, will you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Prosecutor, you may make your initial statement.
Your Honor, meet Mr. Isaiah, a 55-year-old citizen of Israel who was found last Wednesday walking in the streets of Judah. He was arrested and charged for public exposure. The evidence from nearby security cameras and a witness statement will prove Mr. Isaiah guilty of this indecency.
Mr. Isaiah, don't you know that walking without outer garments is an act of indecency in Israeli law?
I didn't want to do it. It wasn't my choice to make.
What do you mean you didn't want to do it? No one in their right mind would remove their outer garments.
Wait, but
Are you saying that you were under the influence? Mr. Isaiah, were you intoxicated the day of this incident?
Order in the court. I do not appreciate your badgering. In my court, every defendant has a right to defend themselves. Mr. Isaiah, you go ahead.
thank you, Your Honor. If you look at my LinkedIn account, you'll know that I work full-time for God. Though there are some things that many people find objectionable, I do what God has called me to do no matter how bizarre.
Well, that's getting you into trouble, sir. I think there's perfectly good reasons for your actions.
So, on that day, God asked me to act out this to show Egypt and Ethiopia the coming shame and captivity they would face. You can read more about this in my new book, Isaiah. It's on Amazon Prime, and you can go to chapter 20 and read it. It's on discount, I think.
Sir, this isn't the time to advertise your merchandise. Please continue.
Sorry, Your Honor. On the day of the incident, as I was saying, God asked me to do this. God asked me to remove my outer garment because in our culture it represents disgrace, shame, and humiliation. Through this, God wanted to show the feeling and the message of shame to Egypt and Ethiopia that they would face when they fall captive to Assyria.
You're willing to jeopardize your reputation and dignity because of God's calling?
Of course, we must obey God, the keeper and protector of Israel, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Wow, I'm impressed with your defense and commitment to your God. Since your act is calling from the Lord of hosts and since you're intentionally in your choice of clothing, according to the State of Israel, I find Mr. Isaiah not guilty of all counts.
Man, it's my first day on the job and I'm already losing my first case.
Officer, please bring the next defendant. Next up, we have Jonah versus God. Wait, what? God? How did he end up in here? Officer, did you bring me an insane person? Who would take a case against God?
Your Honor, I'm going to switch sides and be his attorney. Maybe this way I can actually win a case. This is Mr. Jonah of Israel. He is here to get a restraining order on God and says something about getting attacked by a large fish.
Whoa, did you say God? Is he here? He's been bothering me non-stop.
He complains of a constant communication with God and the fact that God keeps intervening in his life and following him around. I have a witness here to affirm that his statement is true. I would like to call the witness to the stand.
Go ahead.
Well, yes, we can book those tickets for later. I'll be on that ship soon.
Attorney Jack Sparrow, will you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Sir, what do you have to say in this case?
So I was the captain of the Carnival cruise line that left port last Tuesday for Tarshish. And thanks to Jonah here, I didn't make any profit on that ship. I actually got passengers suing me for safety violations and for utter discomfort. And I'm pretty sure the whole reason is because Jonah here disobeyed God.
Sir, but let me ask, when Jonah boarded the ship, do you remember if he was in a state of distress?
Yes, he actually was.
That's all the questions I have.
Jonah, after what I have done, I am quite puzzled. If your call will same God of Isaac, will you be compliant with his will?
Compliant with his will. Are you crazy? Do you know what he's put me through? Would you be compliant if you were swallowed by a fish? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold up, this is my card and watch that attitude. You are not a 5-year-old. And if I'm hurt, it is your disobedience that it caused you to be eaten by a fish.
Yeah, I guess you're right. This is all because of my disobedience. Well, I was ignorant before, but now I understand.
Wait, what? You're about to make me lose this case?
On the basis of precedent, like with Isaiah, I recommend this case to be thrown out of the court. And sir, you will be careful with your obedience with God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Looks like we got all the cases for today.
Oh, chill out. I didn't do anything.
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
What was that?
Calm down, calm down. This is a court.
I didn't do anything.
Prosecutor, take a break. Looks like we got another case. I'll take her with.
Great, I take 2 losses and now I can't even take any more cases.
This case is State of Texas versus Tony Tarr.
Your Honor, this is a man that was just brought for robbing the Bank of America in Richardson. I arrested him and he insisted on me bringing him here, claiming that his actions are righteous and he knows that this is a Christian court of law.
My goodness, I didn't get paid enough for this. I should have to listen to my parents and became a doctor. Vipin, what do you have to say about your story?
Well, you know, we bought a church and we've been renovating it for 2 years. And we've been praying, and nothing, I'm telling you, nothing has happened. So I thought I could speed up the process and get some funds for the church.
With my experience with God today, you don't need to speed up God's plan. With Paul and God placed him at the right place and the right time for his purpose. But this definitely doesn't seem like it. If your church is praying, God will definitely act in the right time. You should have patience. For this reason, by the state of Texas, I find you guilty on all counts for theft and sentence you to 3 years of prison. Plus, I suggest you to talk to Isaiah and Jonah.
Wait, what? 3 years? Wait! What about TV? I need to watch Naruto!
No, come on.
What? Wait! Is there good food there?
Come on, come on.
Dude, I'm gonna die!
Alright, that's enough for today. Andy, I'm home. Court dismissed.
The first guy got acquitted because he obeyed God. The second guy, he didn't get what he wanted because he disobeyed God. The third guy tried to justify his sinful actions by using the Bible, and his inability to wait on God's plan led him to rob the bank. And I wasn't even part of that case, but if there's anything that I learned today, it is that no matter what others say, if you're a child of God, He expects complete obedience from you.
Quite interesting. The younger brother was praising God that he was rich, and the older one is robbing the bank. he should have gone to his younger brother for some money. It's very interesting. A lot of lessons for all of us. A man who obeyed God, a man who disobeyed God, and a man who is trying to help God. That's very interesting.
I had a balanced class in seniors, 3 young boys and 3 young girls. We went through Isaiah, Jeremiah, and some of the minor prophets. You know how hard it is to understand these minor prophets and all the prophecies. So we did actually a survey looking at each prophecy from its historical and from historical background. We try to draw, every week we try to draw one practical, at least one practical application. Finally, we took a small test. It was not to see who got first or second or third, but they all did good. As DC said, just want to encourage them, continue to learn, continue to study. I would like to give books. I request you to read those books. That's very good books. I hope that will help in your Christian life. Anita Abraham. Then comes Ashlyn Thomas. Avon George. Jensen Thomas. Nathan Thomas. And Alpha Alex.